So this has been B. Thought I'd do a vlog today. This was really covered with weeds and grass yesterday. I've got a pretty good start on it. There's still some here. Some of it I'm afraid to get too close with the machine, so I'm going to do, well, I've been doing quite a bit of it by hand anyway, like this stuff here can come out. I know it's a pain in the butt, but you can't just leave these things growing. They just take over everything and kill everything in their wake. And they leach off of the, especially these plants they're growing next to. So I'm trying to deal with that. If you can come over, oh, there's my Coco. Sit. Sit. She's a good girl. Stay. Sit. There's my girl. Here's my 5-ton AC conditioning. Here's some interesting things here. This particular plant was nothing but a dead twig, and I thought, well, I'm just going to water and water and water it. So you can see the leaves coming out on it. And this is still one of those auction plants. And I know not all the plants I got from the auction were perfect. And this one, you can see all these beautiful leaves on here. This was a dead twig. And I just watered and watered and watered it, and there we go. And this one was also a dead twig. You can see it's putting out fresh leaves all over the place. The area of concern, he's such a beautiful doggy, isn't he? He's my prince. I love my boy. This is what I'm doing today. I'll do some of it right now. Pulling out leaves, not leaves, weeds and grass. So, this is what Ben B does on the weekends sometimes. Just stick around the house and exert energy. And try to stay lean and fit, you know. These just recently put out these beautiful flowers. These vines. And these vines will eventually, you can see all the new branches that are going to come out. And they will eventually cover this whole thing. What I'm trying to do is block out the view of this loveliness. This is the remnants of my house burning down. And this is the beautiful flowers that they put out. These plants that I thought were just barren things that didn't really look like much. You can see the different colors. There's another one over on the other, couple of them on the other side of the house. Oops. What you doing, girl? Oh, there's my big Duke. You know, I don't know what kind of plants these are. They look good. And they get big. I've seen them. They get really big. So you can see these weeds trying to... What I need is one of them things that scoops, digs them out so I can take the roots out too, but just get them out of there as far as I'm concerned. You know, especially these big ones. Come along later. So, this is what I've been dealing with. This is all coming from the neighbor's house. Pine tree I picked up, right after Christmas. They were having a huge sale. I didn't have very much money, so I only got one of those. These pine trees were really discounted, but I wouldn't have bought them if I would have known at the time that this particular type of tree does not like Arizona weather. Now you can see it is putting out new shoots and stuff right there, but I don't know. Supposedly these Norfolk pines need humid conditions, and obviously Arizona's hardly the place for that, at least not in the desert. Here's one of the honeysuckles that the dogs trampled. And I didn't give up on them. I just figured, because there was nothing. There wasn't any leaves on them at all. And I figured, darn grass out of here. This is going to take a lot of work. I figured if I just watered them, maybe they'd come back to life. And sure enough, there's one there. This one was also nothing. There wasn't a leaf on it. Now there's right at the base of the plant. See leaves. So you can also see I'm having a grass borer here. And then of course here's these decorative trees. They call them decorative trees. I don't know. They plant them in businesses and stuff. They're a desert tree. This thing has been sending these trees out all over. There's one there. There's one right next to it. They're just growing as offshoots from that tree, I guess. There's another little one around there somewhere. This one right here, I don't know if that's gonna last though. And this one here, as I say, I don't know about the longevity. Here's another honeysuckle that the Danes had trampled. So that one's gonna live, and this one's gonna live too. That was also trampled. This is my makeshift no dog zone deal. Keep them from coming over here. Looks a little hokey until I got the money to be able to buy the correct stuff for it. It's just gonna stay that way. At least it's keeping the dogs out. I figured out how to get this thing to... You see those beautiful flowers over there? If you can. That's what those ones with just the leaves look like after they start getting settled in. Here's another portion of the weed problem. These weeds like to grow right at the base of the plants. This is a beautiful vine, but I'm going to pull that out. And then there's bougainvillea over there, and another desert plant. So, anyway, it's Super Bowl Sunday. See the cloudless sky? No, it's not a cloudless sky. See that mountain over there? Can you see that? Top of the... That's called Camelback Mountain. And it's named because of what it looks like. A bunch of rich, fancy houses up there. Oh, and there's my hummingbird feeder. There it is. They just love that thing. Lots of hummingbirds. And this is the contraption that my coworker gave me. And you can see it's a gas one. Works really well once I finally got it going. I guess my doorway is going to be blocked by a giant Great Dane and then another one inside there. Hello, Prince. You're such a good-looking boy, aren't you? Who's your big doggy? You would make many good meals, and so would you. Here's my son. Coco, come on inside. Coco. Coco, come on. Come on, let's go. And I'm hearing the laundry going, which means that I was going to do laundry, and I'm going to have to wait. No big deal. All I need to do 2 or 3 loads. That's my utility room. Basically, another issue I have with Mary is she must do 12, 13, 14 loads of laundry a week. I'm serious. And it's just one person. I don't figure that out. Anyway, here's some of these plants that I planted over in this dark area. There's a big tree here, and it kind of shades everything out. This is my fence. That tree's on the other side. You can see that they're alive, but this one here is starting to put out some flowers. One of them vines. I decided to plant one over here, see what happens. And this one actually put out some flowers. Pretty flowers. And this one broke on the way back from the auction, so it was just a dead twig, but you can see it put out this big thing of leaves here, and then there's some leaves coming out the side of it. The amazing thing happened. I just put these over here. I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I guess, and now they're putting out some fresh leaves. And what these plants apparently really like the sunlight, and I didn't know that when I planted them over there in the dark. So I either have to unplant those or just see what happens. These here are the real gems. Look at those beautiful flowers. This is those plants over there, but these ones are thriving, obviously. And it puts out so many different colored flowers. It's just beautiful. This isn't beautiful. We'll just get rid of this. Thank you. Got rid of that one. I put this one over here, and it started shooting out. Where's that flower? Oh, there it is. Shooting out these flowers. These have been flowering since shortly after I planted them. Got them all over the place. And here's another darn weed. Here's the one I was talking about getting out of here. There we go. A leech. So it's Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm hopeful my Steelers will win today. And this will be the end of this one. See y'all later.